Hello everyone, I'm back with my channel History with Ishaan. Thank you for watching. Hope you're taking care of yourselves during this pandemic. So now I've come up with a very creative idea of the plague package. So this package consists of 5 plagues which I would explain on 5 different days that have occurred in history and which is one of the most deadliest or the worst plagues of the world in history. So now our first plague of today is the Plague of Justinian. During the reign of the Emperor Justinian I, one of the worst outbreaks of the plague took place, claiming the lives of millions of people. The plague arrived in Constantinople in 542 CE, almost a year after the disease first made its appearance in the outer provinces of the empire. The outbreak continued to sweep throughout the Mediterranean world for another 225 years, finally disappearing in 750 CE. The plague, which is Yersinia pestis, may have originated in China or India and was then transported to the fertile valleys of Egypt through trade routes. In 541, the Egyptian port of Pelusium was the first city to document cases, and by 542, cases were seen as far north as England. The means of transmission of the plague was the black rat, which traveled on grain ships and carts sent to Constantinople as tribute. North Africa in the 8th century CE was the primary source of grain for the empire, along with a number of different commodities like paper, oil, ivory, and slaves. Stored in vast warehouses, the grain provided a perfect breeding ground for fleas and rats, crucial to the transmission of the plague. Now, we do not exactly know the symptoms of the plague of Justinian, but the current symptoms for the bubonic plague include fever, headache, chills, swollen or tender lymph nodes, abdominal pain, and gangrene. Procopius described victims suffering from these and also other symptoms including delusions, nightmares, and comas. Now let's see how it was being treated. Once affected, people had two courses of action: treatment by medical personnel or home remedies. William Rosner identifies the medical personnel as primarily trained physicians. Many of the physicians engaged in a 4-year course of study taught by trained practitioners at Alexandria, which is again in Egypt, then the premier center for medical training. The education received by the students primarily centered on the teachings of the Greek physician Galen, who was influenced in his understanding of the disease by the concept of humorism, a medical system which relied on the treatment of the disease based upon bodily fluids known as humors. Lacking access to one of these type of physicians, quote, public, private, people often turn to home remedies. Rosman identifies various approaches people took towards treating the plague, including cold water baths, powder blessed by saints, magic amulets and drinks, and various drugs, especially alkaloids. Failing all the previous approaches to treatment, people turned to hospitals or found themselves subject to quarantining, like now. Those who did survive were credited, according to Rosen, with good fortune, strong underlying health, and uncompromised immune system. Trade throughout the empire became disrupted. This is where I'm talking about the effect of the plague on the Eastern Roman Empire, or as a whole, the Roman Empire. So once again, trade throughout the empire became disrupted. In particular, the agricultural sector was devastated. Less people meant fewer farmers who produced less grain, causing prices to soar and tax revenues to decline. The near collapse of the economic system did not dissuade Justinian from demanding the same level of taxes from his decimated population. In his determination to recreate the former might of the Roman Empire, the emperor continued to wage wars against the Goths in Italy and the Vandals at Carthage, lest his empire disintegrate. The emperor also remained committed to a series of public work and church construction projects in the capital, including the building of the Hagia Sophia. Procopius reported in his secret history of nearly 10,000 deaths per day afflicting Constantinople. His accuracy has been questioned by modern historians who estimate 5,000 deaths per day in the capital city. Nonetheless, 20 to 40% of the inhabitants of Constantinople would eventually perish from disease. Throughout the rest of the empire, nearly 25% of the population died, with estimates ranging from 25 to 50 million people in total. And that's the end of our discussion about the plague. So now we have seen about the plague of Justinian, how it affected and where it originated. So like this, there will be 4 more videos on the line for further plagues which have occurred in history and which have affected empires and the common people alike. So thank you for watching this very interesting video, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my video, and also comment on how did I do. Thank you, be safe and take care of yourself and enjoy your lockdown. Thank you.